Wire. Engage.
Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water. Look, I understand you wanting to get in some sightseeing, having never set foot outside of that hippy-dippy camp. Though, at least the place was somewhat civilized. Don't expect anyone or anything we meet in this place to stand on ceremony.
There he is! Smash him! Rah! Boom! Rah! Ah! Hey, who's there? Wolfgang, is that you? There he is! Rah! Boom! Ah! Rah!
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. Well, you've been off playing Chief Scout. I managed to give this old girl some love. She'd better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, these Boston floodlands give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check, kid. Here, take this. Play that last message from your grandfather, will ya?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is. The water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Whoa, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on that. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Is that a tent? Oh, damn. Didn't think we'd find company out here. Let's hope they're long gone and we can find your grandfathers and... Shit, Asher, ambush! They're here all right. Keep your head down and let me do the talking.
You dare to venture into these waters with that cursed beast you stand upon, choking our mother's earth with that foul smoke, poisoning our world like those that came before?
Come on, lady. Step off your soapbox. What kind of freak show? Look, I wish I had a better way to travel, but stuff is pretty limited around here, you know? Let us pass, please. I'll recycle more, promise. We mean you no harm.
Harm? The poison you spew would say otherwise. Those like you forfeited this world long ago. Forfeit now or meet your end. Release the beasts.
Rocks! Buckle up, kid. It looks like we're in for a real shitstorm. Damn! Great timing! The boat won't start. Hang on to your tidy whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We'll take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Here they come. Fend them off. Just do something, anything, but for God's sake, fend them off. Good shot. See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency. Gotta be something in there we can use. A flare gun. Time to use it, I guess. Stay covered and keep drumming those sideshows with those flares. Don't plan on checking out just yet. Nice shot! And an exit? There she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. They'll be back. Every survivor this side of the Boston floodlands would have heard that. This building's on its last legs. Let's see. There, look! That gate! A way out? Asher, we need to get that gate open. Looks like it might be operated from upstairs. See if you can get up there. What is this, your first sleepover? Get that gate open! Okay, be careful. You need to head up and find a way to open that gate. Stay low, keep quiet. Asher, come on! We don't have much time before we attract more unwanted attention. Head up those stairs, find a way to get that gate open. That's it! Pull it all the way open while I head through. You'll have to keep it pulled open for me to get out. Sorry, kid. This is where we part ways. I'm gonna try to draw them off for your decoy. You'll need to get to your grandfather's apartment on foot. Be careful. I'll find you if I can. Remember, it is far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher!
There he is. There he is! Smash him! that you? Huh? Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere. Show yourself, vermin! There he is! Smash him! There he is! Smash him! Huh? Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere.
Who's there? Wolfgang? Is that you?
Must be those birds again.
Hey, who's there? Wolfgang, is that you?
That smoke-spewing rat is still sniffing around. We find him, we squash him.
Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Stage 2 denied. Iris scanner obstructed. Please remove obstruction. Stage 2 denied. Iris scanner obstructed. Please remove obstruction. Stage 2, iris recognition, active. Please look into iris scanner for biomet. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Stevedores.
What? Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberances? Am I? Could I be? Buried alive? Oh, what a fate to befall a man! Just like the Edgar... hello. This may come across a lick... Now.
Well, what do we have here? This is my temporal dashboard. I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. I'm tracking all sorts. Where and when we are. Our objectives. Who you are. And I know it's a lot. But you'll catch on. Right. Now push that central button. The one with your face on it. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. It certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above any free storage slot, or my watch face, and let it go. Go on. One last thing. Sorry. You can manipulate this here dashboard within the vertical spectrum by grabbing that bar at the bottom and moving it up and down. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. Well, let's stop stumbling. Well, now what do we have here? A secret? Well. Aren't we a live wire? Huh. These wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Let's seize the day, my friend. And by seize, I mean let's get this place electrified. Yeesh. That's 7 years bad luck, if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there something lurking behind that glass? Be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reek. You know, it's great that you're taking the time to acquaint yourself with your granddad's abode. But if you ever find yourself a mite uncertain about... Now this could be handy. I imagine we'll stumble upon a fair share of these during our travels. Now, let me see if I can concoct a better scheme to stow them away. Aha! There you have it. Ah, it feels good to stretch my legs again. Okay, I'll take the lead. Follow me, son. Well, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost or stuck, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. All right, if you could kindly place me back on your wrist.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Horus 65 BC to 8 BC. Required power threshold not sufficient.
I believe you may... Well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh? Nicely done. Fits like a glove. If I was wearing a hat, I'd be tipping it to you right now. Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easy. Not like you just rode a boat through syrup. Trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. Upon arrival, he shakes the snow off his shoulders, which finds its way to the cabin floor. Well, in this case, it's time falling from our traveler's shoulders, which preserves itself in this protective shell. They make for an incredibly rare and much coveted form of temporal energy. There's value in this. Let's pocket it. Star beamers? Looks like some kind of childish toy to me. Strange symbols on them, though. Look familiar? Oh, bless my stars. This stuff is wildcat. A meaningless parade of signs and symbols. What bunk. And people lap it up. Ain't no ram or crab or cosmic archer. Looks like we're gonna have talk about staring off into space. How is this gonna help us? You smoke? Bad habit. But giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know, because I've done it thousands of times. I can't put my big nor small hand on it, but this gadgetry's known to me. I think I'm the missing component here. Try putting me into the device. Now that's a good read. A real page-turner. I'll be. I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Well, I like to add a third. The day you realize you have a machine specifically made to upgrade you. Woo-wee! But, we may be jumping the gun. Looks like this thing's a few cards short of a full deck. Keep your eyes peeled for some form of bite buoy or magnetic manuscript that might contain the secret scripts to feed. This intrigues me. Resurface. What kind of algorithmic enchantments does this silicon scroll contain? High time I had some modifications. Seems this modification is more like a new wardrobe. Who doesn't love a makeover, right? This looks like a job for your hands. Mine are busy keeping time. We're going fishing? The true test of one's patience. Lucky I'm patient. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. You don't even have a drink. But there might be something on that thing. Stranger things have happened. And away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Well, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. They'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the Watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool. Always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
My word, that certainly got my attention.
Who the hell was that second fella? A coot and a josser, I say. Alice Comet. What is that? Oh, black hole capacitors. Interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture? My counterpart. Well, at least a picture of it. Like a soldier at war. It looks like a mighty fine device. Question is, where is it? Now this looks important. Huh. A battery. Might be important. Now, pardon my inclinations, but that dirty picture frame we found, I think it's important. I'm a firm believer in not leaving things a-clutter, so perhaps we should get it sparkling clean. Flux? A projectile-based cleaner dispenser? That picture frame, could this help? Maybe we can use this with that flux spray. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov. A Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled. 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. There's coincidences, and then there's fate. It's no mistake that painting and picture frame were left for us to find. I think that astronaut painting holds a clue, or something near it. Huh, an old ventilation duct. No lack of fresh air in here, though. And just like that, presto! That's the ticket. Now to put this to use. I much prefer a screwdriver if I'm honest. And by screwdriver, I of course mean the drink. Easy does it. Almost there. You got it. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. My counterpart? Well, be honest. Well, I'll be damned. Do you hear that? Like an echo. If my memory serves me right, this might be a kind of antiquity fragment. It looks dangerously unstable, like it's tangled in a mix of possibilities. Proceed with caution. This kind of object can run... This thing, my counterpart, I think it belongs on the underside of my strap. Woo-wee! That's got as much punch as this fragment thing. This antiquity fragment. Something's god dang happening!